Lord, I've been traveling from place to place, singing your praises, trying to keep the faith. Lord, I've been built, yes I have, tried and scorned. Yeah. I can't stop now because I'm too far gone. I've got to keep on, yeah, doing what I'm doing for the Lord, for the Lord.
Because I'm like Willie Killer. Me and my folks fought for this country, and we got some rights. When we got there, it was starting to get light, and JW was getting worried about folks seeing us steal this old cotton gin van. So we made the boy put it in the truck, and we rolled it over in the river. Roy and JW's confession to me prompted a backlash of disgust and admonishment.
William Bradford Huie and the two killers really was what needed to be made into a short film.
So Empty Space was our first venture. We worked on it together, but at the time it was a very abstract concept we were dealing with. But the background was, the foundation was the Emmett Till's lynching, which was amazing history. And the more and more Rob and I started to hear about it, we started to learn more through Mike. And we got very involved in the subject, and we thought it is a great story. We really have to share it in any form or medium. And then because we already are filmmakers, we thought we can translate it. Mike has been performing this one-man stage play live in front of the audience, and this is kind of a tricky situation because you have the audience and the performer, and now we're trying to film it, and now we have to convince the audience that it's just not one person, it's three people, one men sitting and talking, having a conversation for a news magazine. So how do you visually translate it and all that? So that was the second step for us, from Empty Space to Baseball. Now we've taken it to the next level with Dar He. It's a feature film, which is just released, where Mike Wiley plays 36 amazing roles. And we already premiered it in Los Angeles at the Pan African Film Festival. Mike and Rob were there in person, and then now we're promoting that movie.
Just to add on that real quick, we do have 2 screenings in Charlotte on the 2nd and 3rd. It's going to be there as part of the Charlotte Black Film Festival. Then it'll also be, I just got the email today, which I just forwarded to Mike, I'm not sure if you got it, but North Carolina Black Film Festival is making our film Dar He, the feature-length film, the opening night gala centerpiece. And so they're going to honor it, but Mike is going to get a little surprise when he goes too. They're going to honor him with the acting award.
Roy and JW are going to be there.
And so they might ask him to do a little bit of live, reenactments. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, really?
But I know you do get an award, a special award, just for you. So, so if anyone has a chance to go to Wilmington and see the feature film or to Charlotte, we'd love to have you come down. And you can come to the webpage, darhemovie.com, to see listings for the upcoming movies and news and other cool stuff. And one more thing to add. I remember when we first did Empty Space, I thought it was clever, and of course the story is amazingly powerful. I didn't know how it would translate yet, so I remember us talking, me and Aravind talking about it, saying, well, do you think Carnival Film Festival will take it? He goes, yeah, they're kind of artsy. You know, they might get it. You know, you should, I think they'll definitely take it. So I sent it down, and I got a rejection letter. And I was so disappointed. I said, Aravind, he said, no, man, I don't know what to do. He said, well, we sent 2 films. Do you think it might be the other film they said no to? And later that day, I got the acceptance letter for Empty Space, so that was a false alarm. But ever since then, that was the, I gotta give them credit, they gave us the enthusiasm to really plow forward with not, sending to a lot of festivals and representing at festivals. And then, of course, Wolf Call premiered at the Carnival Film Festival as well. So, and you got, of course, Mike, for 2 years in a row, ended up with the Best Actor Award at the Carnival Film Festival.
Was that the entire interview, what you showed here?
The question was, is that the entire William Bradford Huie, Roy Bryant, J.W. Milam interview? And it's not, it's excerpts of the interview. The entire interview that could potentially be a whole play in itself, but that is excerpts of the interview. What I did was I took the interview and with the original play, I tried to intersperse other interviews from Mamie Till as well as Emmett's cousins, really taking my cues from the documentary style and turning truth on its head. These guys say they did all these things and then gave Emmett Till the opportunity to say his last words on the banks of the Tallahatchie River. That did not happen. It couldn't have happened because he was beaten so much that he more than likely died in that shed. They contradict themselves so often that I thought that the best way to present this would be to give everybody their opportunity to tell their truths.
I have 2 questions. The title?
The title. Wait, wolf call or?
Yeah, wolf call.
Well, wolf call is a type of whistle. Is a way to whistle, and that's what after he was. Thank you. After Emmett's story, broke nationally, people would call it the wolf call case, or the wolf whistle case. More so the wolf whistle case.
Okay, and the other, obviously, why did you use African American?
Why use African American actors? It was just me the whole time. Sometimes you have to ask that. Tell them about the scene report.
So interestingly, if you've not already know that all 3 actors are Mike, and the feature length 36 roles, just 1 person, and but the best part was we sent the movie Wolf Call to a Pixie Award. It's meant for computer graphics, animation kind of award, because if you've noticed a lot of scenes where both brothers are sitting side by side, and Mike runs the same scene in his mind 2 times to do each of the roles, so that they both can be sitting side by side and the scene will go seamlessly in sync. And you would nod to the other person as the other person is talking and then pick up from there and talk. But anyway, we did everything with traditional method of filmmaking. We didn't do any computer graphics or anything, but since it's such a immersion for the actor to be on the centerpiece, when we sent it to the Pixie Award, they rejected it only on grounds that they did not realize it was the same actor. And we got a letter from them later on saying, like, we did not know or we didn't realize it was the same actor. So because it's so easy for you to completely lose yourself in the accent, the demeanor, the mannerisms, the attitude, everything of the 3 actors, and it's even more elaborate in the 36 because he's playing man, woman, young girl, everybody.
One more question, please.
To answer your second question,
Yeah.
and to answer your second question, with one African American playing all of these roles, especially in the feature-length film, I think, in my opinion, it gives every audience the opportunity to think this could happen to anybody.
One more time.
Did you interact?
Is that your wife? There? Is that your wife?
Are you? Yes.
She just insulted. I said, this young man here, and she looked at you and said, you? Shame on you.
That's funny, we've been married long enough, I asked the same question.
He said, we've been married long enough, I asked the same question. For all of us to say thank you for so much local support. Chatham County, Chatham County Arts, thank you all very much for so much local. We're very honored to be even here today in the same room with The Loving Story.